Joe from Twisted Plays, and I'm here to talk to you about Newsies JR, which was released this week. I'm super excited. For those of you that don't know the history of Newsies, let's talk about it a little bit. It was a phenomenal movie that Disney put out that I love. My best friend calls it her feel-good movie of her life, and I agree. I mean, come on, it's a great movie. And then Disney announced that they were going, because it became kind of a cult classic, Disney announced that they were going to create it into a musical, and it debuted at Paper Mill Playhouse. Now, I was living in New Jersey at the time, so I had the privilege to be able to go see the production at Paper Mill Playhouse, and I loved it, loved everything about it. And so then it hopped over the river to New York City, and it opened on Broadway for what was supposed to be a limited run and became a unlimited run. It ran for quite a period of time and did great. And then MTI, or Good People at Music Theater International, and iTheatrics all came together to start creating Newsies JR. And it took a little longer than expected, mostly because of the pandemic. Shows like this go through different runs and some tests, and so it needed to do that. Anyway, the show is out. The show is ready. It's phenomenal. Let's talk a little bit about it. If you have questions about the show, our page on twistedplays.com is going to have your full cast list and all of your musical numbers for the show listed out for you, so you can go check it out there. You can also listen to some samples of music. If you are interested in getting a perusal, let us know. A perusal would be this book, this actor's script, and you would also get this sheet, which will give you the ability to download all the vocal tracks for the show, so you can listen to all the vocal tracks. But we have a good perusal, plus you can read the entire script already on our website, so go there and check it out. Now, let's talk a little bit about the show. There's some changes to the show, obviously, because it's a 1-hour version. Some songs are cut, like Pulitzer's number in Act 1 is cut. All the big Newsies numbers are, for the most part, still in the show. So songs like Carrying the Banner and Seize the Day, King of New York, all still in the show. Brooklyn's Here is even still in the show. Catherine's song, Watch What Happens, which I love. It's a great song for a young lady to sing, still in the show. We've got kind of two new songs, new-ish. First of all, Crutchy's song, Letter from the Refuge, is in the show. And if you saw the taped version, the recorded version of the musical on, I think it's on Disney Plus, you saw this. It was not on Broadway. It was not in the Broadway cast recording, but it's called Letter from the Refuge. And what happens is, I'm going to kind of fast forward a little bit to it, and I'll play a little bit for you. But Santa Fe, the end of Act 1, Santa Fe from the full version, happens, and then it goes right into this song, the Crutchy song.
Dear Jack,
You hear.
greetings from the refuge. How are you? I'm okay. Guess I wasn't much help yesterday. Snyder soaked me real good with my crutch. Oh yeah, Jack. This is Crutchy, by the way.
So you kind of hear that Crutchy has his own song. It's really awesome. It's super cute. And I love the fact that Crutchy has a song, because I feel like Crutchy is such a big character in the show that the audience falls in love with. And he gets the opportunity to have his own song now in the show, which is kind of awesome. I will tell you a little bit about the casting real quick of Crutchy. So if you look on the website, I'm going to read you quickly what it says. It says Crutchy / Casey, Jack's best friend and dedicated newsie with a bum leg from polio that causes pain, but does help him to sell more papers, or papes, as we will call them, right? So he does have a crutch. That's why he's called Crutchy. So Crutchy can also be Casey in the show, which means you can play Crutchy as a quote-unquote female character if you really want to. That's Crutchy's real name, is Casey. So I guess you could play Crutchy as a female if you really wanted to. There are typical male roles that are able to be played by a female. So like even Davy's little brother Les could be played by a female if you wanted to. And then, of course, a bunch of Newsies, by the way, have female names. There's a Nancy, a Muriel, a Pigtails. So those are kind of names that could be related to female roles. So what I'm saying to you is that while this is a typical male-heavy show, you have the opportunity to have a significant amount of females play Newsies and be a part of the show. And the people who adapted the show have worked really hard to make sure that that is a thing that happens. I said there was another song. So Meta Larkin's song in the musical version, in the full musical version, has changed in this version. It is called, the song called Just a Pretty Face. I'm going to play you a little bit of it right now so that you can hear it a little bit.
Dear Father, said I, won't you tell me the wonders my future may hold? Said he, Deborah Sue, what's the matter with you? You're a dame and dames do like they're told. He thought girls should be seen and not heard, but I'm planning to have the last word. I'm more than just a pretty.
So you kind of hear the tones of the song and the melody, and the song is very similar to songs in the full musical. So they've kind of rewritten it to this. It's a little more kid-friendly than the other version is. I think the other version isn't kid-friendly. I think it's perfectly fine, but this one is super friendly for the middle school age group, so I wouldn't worry about that. So Newsies Jr. is available. We can answer all your questions about it. You can read the entire script right now on our website, so head over to twistedplays.com and navigate to yourself to the Newsies section. Use our new search bar at the top of the page where you can search Newsies Jr. and get right to the page, which has casting, song titles, and and you can read the entire script there. If Newsies is not what you're looking for, we've got so many other shows as part of the Broadway Junior Collection or the Broadway Kids Collection, as well as shows from Theatrical Rights Worldwide's Young at Part or Younger at Part collection. Check it out. They're awesome. And if you're not looking for a big Broadway name, we've got so many other huge musicals in our collection, and you can search for them by age, you can search for them by topic. For example, if you're looking for a show about animals, go ahead, go into the musical menu, click on animal musicals, boom, you get all of our musicals that are based on animals. Kind of awesome, right? I know. Check it all out. We also have our core dramatics programs, and all of our core dramatic plays and musicals are all based on Common Core standards. So if you are a teacher and looking to hit some of those Common Core standards through a theatrical performance, our core dramatics is the place to look for it. If you have younger kids, you want to hit some core Common Core standards, you can look for our Sing and Learn collection. Those are geared more for K1, 2, 3 Common Core standards. We've got them all for you. Check it out, twistedplays.com. I am Joe Ferrero. I have a feeling Newsies is going to be a huge, huge, huge hit. It reminds me a lot of when we had Mary Poppins released a couple years ago. When Mary Poppins Jr. was released, we could not keep show kits in stock. Schools all over were grabbing it. Newsies is it. So if you are interested in Newsies for your spring musical, go ahead, order it right now at twistedplays.com. You have to be a K to 9 school, so no older than 9th graders can be in Newsies Jr. And we'll get it out to you. We will ship it out and get it out to you as soon as possible. So do that. I'm Joe Ferrero. Check out twistedplays.com for more information. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.